welcome back to my channel and welcome the newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey by hitting that subscription button. It's free, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. I would just like to mention that if the video is a little bit too fast for you, up top there's 3 little buttons. You can click there, slow down the video to the speed you'd like. Also, right next to it, there's the CC letters for closed caption. You can turn that on, and you can read all the stitch that I'm calling down here. By pausing the video, take notes, will make it easier for you. Now, normally when I upload the videos, it takes about an hour for YouTube to search all my words that I'm saying, so it can appear on the closed captions. So don't panic if you don't see right away the closed captions, because the video has just been launched. It will show up in about a half an hour to an hour after the upload. I also would like to mention that if you have extra yarn, extra thread, and you'd like to help the women in need, we highly appreciate it and being very, very grateful for it. Thank you for the ones I already have helped and are still helping. If you'd like to donate, right below the video, there's a little bag of $. You can donate whatever amount you'd like. Nobody's asking for millions. Anything helps. It adds up at the end. You can also go into the description box. My PayPal account is there. You can donate through there if you'd like also. Please always give a thumbs up on the video if you like the video. It does help the video to circulate and also to be recognized worldwide. I gratefully appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's one way to help me out and to help to continue to create these beautiful pieces. Also share on your Facebook public. It costs nothing. Everything is free. There's no charge of anything. So please help out to grow the channel. I do have a Facebook group, private group. If you have a profile, you're more than welcome to request to be a member. It's free, of course, and we'll approve you. You must have a profile. Be careful with the links that you go into the groups that says cut and bit. These are fraud scammers that go through your phones, your computers, and take every information of yours. Do not open up those links. There's a lot of hackers in the groups now. That's why I made sure that my group is private. I want to thank every single one of you from the start being with me, and thank you so much for the newcomers. It costs nothing to subscribe, so please do so. Thank you so much, everybody. Everything will be listed always in the description box for every pattern that I create, the sizes, the thread that I use, which is Portugal thread. They're 100% cotton thread, 4-ply, which is similar to Aunt Lydia. Number 3, which number 3 Aunt Lydia is just a little bit thicker than my thread, not by much, but a little bit. I usually use a hook 3 or 3.5, a small one for tucking in loose ends, and a pair of scissors, of course. So thank you, everybody. Any other questions, suggestions, please feel free to comment. You can always get a hold of me if your intentions are to give some thread or yarn away. There's my email below the description box. There's my Facebook page that you can follow also, my Facebook group, my Instagram, my TikTok. So there's so many ways you can message me. Thank you so much, everybody. I hug every single one of you, and much blessings to all of you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create another doily today, but I will be using a mixture of purples and off-white. Okay, this is going to be for a set that I am preparing for the giveaway. Yes, you heard right, the giveaway. It's almost Christmas time, and I've committed myself from the beginning when I opened up the channel to be doing Christmas giveaways every year. For my subscribers, of course, you have to be subscribed to the channel, and I will be very soon going live and explain to you how the giveaway is going to work. So we're going to get started. I'm going to use a 3.5 hook, a pair of scissors I'll be using in the off-white also, and like I said, into the purple, and also the very shine purplish, pinkish, if you want to put it that way. It's kind of hard to explain, It's very bling bling. Of course, you'll need a small one to tuck in loose ends and a pair of scissors. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important to have the video recognized, to circulate. Also, make your comments. It helps. And please consider donating to the women in need. Christmas around the corner. They can use some help to buy some thread or be given thread. There's many ways you can contact me if you want to send it to them yourselves. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and also for the ones that already did give. Thank you so much. And also for the super thanks, super chat for myself. Thank you so much for your donations. God bless you. Let's get started. These are 4 plies, 100% cotton thread, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3. So I'm going to do the magic circle. In case you can't do a 6 chain inside of this magic circle, I'm going to start by chain 3. This equals a double crochet, and I'm going to create 12 more. With the chain 3, we'll have a total of 13 double crochets. Okay, so this is row 1. I'll meet you at the end. I've done my 13 double crochets. I'm going to come into the 3rd space and close it in with slip stitch. We're going to do an increase of 2 double crochets per space. So chain 3 in the same space. This is row 2, another double crochet. Next space, double crochet, and another one together. So we're going to create 2 double crochets per space. Okay, so 2, 2, and 2 on each space. You're supposed to have 26 double crochets at the end. Row 2. So I finish row 2. I'm going to go over to the next double crochet. Of course, I've closed in with a slip stitch. I'm coming back in the same one, doing a single and 1, 2 chain in the same space, double crochet. So we've closed in with a slip stitch on the first one. I walked, I call it the walk, over to the second double crochet and did a single 2 chain and 1 more in the same space. So chain 2, skip the first double crochet, go into the second and do 2 double crochets. Chain 2, skip the first one into the second one, and again 2 double crochets together. So this is row 3. We're going to skip 1, go into the next one, and add 2 together. 2 chain space between them. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, before I start the 4th row, I might as well tuck in my thread back here, especially for newcomers that are new to crocheting or to the channel. This is a way to teach them also how to hide the leftover threads and secure so nothing ever comes apart. So we went around a few times. It's good enough. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We are in row 3. We're going to go all the way up to row 11. And we're always going to do an increase at the last double crochet. So we're going to go, so we've closed in slip stitch. Actually, I'm going to do a single here also. So slip stitch, come back in, do a single, just so you won't have that big mark. 2 chain. On the next one, we're going to add 2 together. So we're always going to do an increase of 2 double crochets on the last double crochet. I'm sure that many of you that follow me seen this pattern, or at least the start of this pattern, many times. This pattern is perfect to start any kind of project that you would like. So now we're doing the increase. So we have 2 here, 3 here, next row 4, next row 5, next row 6. Okay, so we are on row 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go all the way to row 11. Okay, so basically the increases is 9 rows. Okay, if you want to count from the first one here, 1, 2, until 9 rows. And then of course adding these 2 totals row 11. So there's no point in me keep recording it because it's just the same thing. So 1 double crochet, 2 chain space, of course, and 2 double crochet on the last double crochet here, 2 chain space, and first double crochet on the second, 2 together. Total of 11 rows counting from the first one here. I'll meet you at the end of my 11th row. Okay? Okay, everyone. So we pretty much finished doing row 11, and that's counting from the first one here. Okay, so you're supposed to have 10 double crochets. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is going to be the last row on this color. Now we're going to decrease. I'm going to do the walk over to the next double crochet with a single. So we're not going to work on the first one, and we're not working on the last one. 2 chain. We're going to do 8 double crochets, 1 per space. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 double crochets. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. We're going to skip the first one and go into the second one and do our 8 double crochets again. So this row 12 will be 8 double crochets, skipping the first double crochet and the last one and doing a 6 chain in between the motifs here. So we skip the first one, we don't do the last one. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 6 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after this, I'm cutting my thread and I'm going to come in with my purple. Okay, so this is row 12. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row. I've cut my thread. So we're going to row 13. Okay. I'm going to come inside where we have the 6 chain. Do a single. I'm trying to hide my thread at the same time. 2 chain, single, 2 chain. That equals a double crochet. I'm going to have a total of 12 double crochets inside of this chain 6. Okay. I've done my 12 double crochets. I'm going to come directly. I'm going to skip 1, 2, coming into the third one. No, 1, 2, 3. Yes, into the third one, double crochet, next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet, and next space, double crochet. So we're skipping the first 2 and skipping the last 2. We'll have 4 double crochets there, coming directly again into the 6 chain and doing 12 double crochets again. So this row is the same way all the way around, doing 12 double crochets inside where we have the 6 chain, and then skipping the first 2 and doing 4 double crochets and not working the last 2 and going directly into. So you skip 1, 2 into the third one, double crochet, you do your 4. We don't do the last one and go directly into the 6 chain. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so I pretty much started row 14, which is nothing hard. So I'm just going to complete this one here. So I came in with the dark green, and you're going to start as soon as I finish here. Sometimes I give myself a little head start just to get advance. Okay, so basically you could either start at the beginning of the motif here, or you can start on your third one. So 1, 2 on your third one here, which is the middle of the 4 with a single, or you can start here on your first one and do 2 double crochets together on the first double crochet, and then 4 double crochets alone. So we have 2, 3, and 4. On the fifth one, we're going to do 2 double crochets together. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the purple, it's the 6th one below, but I'm counting from here. So 2 on the first, 4 double crochets alone, 2 together. And then again, you do your double crochets alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 together on the last one. Again, on your third space, come in with a single, and again directly into the first double crochet, 2 double crochets together, 1, 2, 3, 4. On your fifth one, 2 together, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets on this side alone, and 2 at the end. So you have a total of 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Let me just count down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So again, on the third one, single, 2 together at the beginning on the first double crochet, 4 double crochets alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 together on the fifth one here, from the top obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 alone, and 2 on the last one. So again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 double crochets coming into the third one, and again. And then once I am finished, which I have the last one here to do, I'm cutting my thread and coming in with a lighter shade of purple. Okay, everyone, going into row 15. Okay, so now we are going to come in on the third double crochet. Okay, so skip the first, the second. On your third one, we're going to do a single. This will equal a double crochet single, 2 chain. Okay, but we're going to do one more for space, and into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain space, into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain space, into the next one, 1 chain space, into the next one, always 1 chain space between them. We're going to do this until, so we skip the first 2 and we're skipping the last 2. Okay, we're not doing the first 2 nor the last 2. So here we are. So we don't do the last two nor the first two. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Again, we're going to skip 1, 2 into the third one. One chain space, and we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. And of course I have a knot here, but I'm usually pretty good with knots, so we'll just hide it. One chain space into the next one. And then we have the last row, which is the picot right after this. And we're pretty much done. So we always skip the first 2 double crochets and skip the last 2 double crochets. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, last row. So I'm bringing in the sparkly purple. It's kind of hard even to say. It's a mixture like purple and pink, sort of. Very hard to explain the color. Anyway, so I'm going to come in on top of the double crochet with a single. Try to hide this thread here at the same time. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm coming back in the first one here and closing it in the picot. Coming into the second double crochet. 1, 2, 3 chain, and again picot again on top of the double crochet. So this row will be all about picots. Now if you want to go directly in the center of the space, you can also do that. One, two, three. One, two, three. So very simple, nothing to it. Like I said, if you don't want to go on top of the double crochet, you can go directly inside of the space here and do it. I just chose to do it this way. Normally I go inside of the spaces, but I guess, I don't know, something different. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't make much of a difference, but okay, so I'm going to continue and I'll meet you here. Okay, everyone, so on my last one, I'm not doing the picot. So I'll be having 10 picots, and I won't do the picot because we have to go directly into the first one here and do a picot. Now, if we did the picot, then it would have been 2 crumpled up next to each other. But if you are deciding to do inside of the space, then you can, because you'll have it in here and then in here. So you'll have plenty of space to do your picots. I'm not doing the last picot on the last one because it's too close to have it done. So I will have 10 picots only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And remembering when you're coming inside, you would only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? You wouldn't be having 11 because you're going in the space. Here there's 11 double crochets, but I'm doing 10 picots. So not doing the last picot on the last double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to continue mine, and then I will have some pictures at the end and have it on display. Another thing that you can do is you can pretty much have the same string if you want to decorate a little bit more, and you can do like a line with slip stitch. Give you an example here with this one, which I most probably will do with that one. So you can slip stitch it and come right, and just to give it another dimension, another effect, you know, with that same color if you wanted it. So basically you would just slip stitch your, actually I have to, so you do your slip stitch knot, and then you would come in from the back here in the bottom. I can see what I'm doing here. I have the camera in my face, I got everything going on here for me. So basically you would grab it from the back, and then you'd come into the next, and then do your slip stitch, and then next space. Don't tighten it too much so it doesn't crumple up, and then you just go one per space like that. Okay, and you slip stitch it. I'm most probably going to do it with that bling bling, because it will sparkle up a little bit more. I'm just showing you an example here. So by having the bling bling all the way around, I think it will give it a nice little effect. Or you can do the bling bling on here also. I'll see how I'm going to place them. Maybe it's a good idea to have it done on here. I can't do it now because I'm still working on it, right? But you'll see it on the pictures. If I do decide to do it, then you could do a slip stitch through here, and I think it will look perfect also. Okay, so please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. I thank every single one of you for being here, and welcome the newcomers. Please also share. Sharing is caring. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, I'll leave the measurements below, and I will be going live soon for the giveaway and the explanation how it's going to work. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.